Hey, I'm Patrick Sweeney. I span the globe to find the most adrenaline-inducing adventures to test your mind, body, and soul. From the very first training session to the finish line, if you've got the guts, I'll show you what it takes to get the glory. Alaska, one of the most rugged spots on Earth, is host to the longest, coldest ultra-endurance event in the world, the Iditarod Trail Invitational, or ITI for short. Every year, hundreds of athletes apply to be selected as one of just 40 adventurers to risk their lives across 350 miles of Alaskan wilderness in the dead of winter. If you've ever thought about the ultimate winter test of will, survival, and endurance, this is it. After 16 hours of flying, it's nearly midnight in Anchorage. I only wanted to pick up my luggage, grab the bike, and go crash at the hotel. However, Murphy's Law has gone into full effect, and as you might expect, my bike is nowhere to be found. The bike is the one piece of equipment you just can't do without, and it's the one that can't be replaced. After spending time with baggage claim personnel, they assure me it'll arrive. And finally it does. With my bike and the luggage, it's finally time to get to the hotel. All right, let's have a look. Patrick, like the Saints.
It's a very self-sufficient race. I don't care if you're the fittest racer in the world. You have to have skills to be self-sufficient in the wintertime. It's very basic out there. Staying warm and eating and sleeping, that's all that counts. You can leave all that clutter of society behind. No phone calls, no worries.
And this is the state, the unknown.
Okay, so these are the new tires I put on with the studded tires. I've been running them tubeless, but a couple of the guys have said they've had some problems in the past, and at least the rear tire I'm going to take and put a tube in because I'm nervous about the tubeless not holding. So I'm definitely stressed about this tire. I took it off and I put a tube in it to be on the safe side. Now the tube doesn't seem to be holding tightly, so it's not the type of stress you want the night before the race when I should be relaxing and sleeping. This is the last thing I want to be doing. Okay, here's my nightly check-in. I'm nervous. Butterflies in my stomach are definitely fluttering, which is a good sign. You know, that's a source of fuel and excitement and adrenaline. So it's definitely game on. Night before the race, I've got the bike, as you can see, right next to me, loaded up. So it's full of food, survival gear. We're about 12 hours, 14 hours from packing up the buses and heading up to the starting line. So almost there. I'm gonna call my wife and kids and tell them how much I love them and how much I miss them. That's always one of the, I guess, unique things about an adventure. As soon as you start it, you think about getting home to my beautiful kids and my lovely wife, who I miss a ton already. Okay, so I'm definitely a little bit stressed now. This is the third tire change I have to do because this is just not holding air. I'm gonna swap this one out and then hope for the best during the race. All right, this is it. We got about a half an hour before they pack up the bikes, and I think I finally got everything sorted out. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. It's about 5 or 6 degrees here, and everything's looking good. The bike's feeling good. I'm feeling good, well rested, good night's sleep last night. So we're all going to take a bus out to the starting line and then game on. All right, we're about to start the race pretty soon. It's going to be me, the other racers, and no more photographers. So we're doing it in support of the Navy SEALs, and we're excited to get this kicked off. Going straight. Go ahead, boys. So it's almost sunset, the end of day one, and I'm feeling pretty good. Bike is performing quite well. A good choice of tires. The reason I'm doing this race is for the benefit of the Navy SEAL Foundation. I've been fortunate in my career to work with some of these Navy SEALs, and I know a lot of these very brave men who put their life on their line for our freedoms. When one of them pays the ultimate sacrifice, their families are often left with very little support. That's where the Navy SEAL Foundation steps in. They pay tuition, they pay mortgages, and they really help out the families when someone loses a husband or loses a dad. So I'm raising money for the Navy SEAL Foundation. You can go to the Facebook page and make a donation there, and in the meantime, come on along and see how I do out here in the Alaskan wilderness.